giving you kind of a vlog style, taking you through some of the routes that I normally take students on. I'm a state certified driving instructor. I teach in the Midwest. It is very cold today. We'll hit. Whoa, you heard that sound? The car is about to run out of gas. So we need to go get some gasoline like now. I hate when the other instructors don't put gas in. So you got to put on your seatbelt. I want it to warm up the car, get the seat right. A lot of instructors are tall, 6'4", 6'5", 6'6". I'm 6'4", so I have long arms. You want to have your seat adjusted properly. In your car, you want to make sure you're really comfortable. A lot of beginners do not get comfortable in the car. So we're going to take you around, go through gas station, go through some drive-thrus, get you on the expressway. I'm going to take you through some routes that I take students on. So I want you to sit back and enjoy this. Tell me where you're from, and then we'll all learn together, because that's what it's all about, learning together, living your best life. I'm talking too much. We're about to run out of gas. So I'm going to go ahead and switch screen. And I'm going to roll out easy. Then I'm going to turn on the wipers. That's the rear one. Hey, that's the front one. Okay, we got to go ahead and get to the gas station. I'm going to roll down real easy. You do not want to hit the corner of this car. And you see the lady jogging on the left. If you're not paying attention, you just took someone's life. So she's getting ready for her marathon. And we're going to go through some marathon driving. Let's speak on this real quick. The gas light is on. This thing is about to run out of gas. I'm scared I'm going to run out. And as a result, we're heating up the fuel pump inside the gas tank. That is a no-no. So whoever drove this vehicle last, we're going to have a talk with that instructor. They won't be here with the organization. I'm going to stop, look, and then I got to get to the gas station. And imagine if I had to go take a client out in another county, I'm going to be late. So this makes us all look bad. So, hey, here's a tip. If you're driving and other people in the business or household are there with you, you need to make sure that you do your part. I'm going to stop, look, and I got to get to the station. It's wet out here, the tires aren't real good, and we're low on gas. That smells like a crash to me. I'm trying to take these turns real easy. There's a little pressure when you're out here driving, because you want to get to the station as soon as possible, but you don't want to run out of gas. So you really got to be careful out here. All right. And plus it's fog too. So all of you are getting so many things that want to come up and stop. Now I got to roll forward. And I got to get to the station. Imagine if I didn't check the gauges. We literally would have ran out. And fog like this for beginning drivers can cause accidents. You want to use the ball of your foot when squeezing the brake, and that's what I'm doing. I'm looking at the dashboard. The gas tank is on my side. I looked at the dashboard. There's a little arrow. Now, this person is leaving their car running. You never leave your car. Oh, someone broke this. Oh. I'm going to have to go around. Man, these drivers, man, they just don't care. You got to take care of stuff when you're driving through your community. You get a chance to see me really work on my steering. And I walk it like I talk it. So you see me really turning the wheel, looking, checking. I do not want to hit the gas pump. A lot of drivers don't work on their steering properly. So I'm trying to get this car just right. Not trying to be too close to the pump, but not trying to be too far away. So I want to pull up, line up. Now I'm good. Okay. All right. You always take the can with you. I'm going to leave it on when I walk in. Okay, I got gas. Having some conversation in there. You always, it's about building relationships. And it's a cold morning. And, right the day before Christmas. So I'm going to share some stories with you. You're going to see this this damaged building. So here's the story on this. There was a guy, 2021, left his truck running. The truck jumped out of gear. When he went inside, he went through the wall, took out the glass, took out everything. So as a result, this guy didn't have insurance, so he was sued, will be sued by this oil and gasoline company, Speedway, and he's going to have a court date. So let's moral the story. When you're driving and when you come to get gasoline, shut your freaking vehicle off. Take your key in with you. People are so lazy. They just want to run in, get their cigarettes, get some gas, and then they're out. And then as a result, they smash the vehicle. So into the wall. So, learn from this. And don't leave your car running. There's another guy leaving his car running. And someone's going to steal your crap, right? So if you want your car stolen or you want to get sued, leave your car running. Don't leave your car running when you go in to get gasoline, because something bad is going to happen, right? So, I teach students to get gasoline. I think it's important. You got to know what side your gas tank is on. You look at your dashboard. Most of the time that's correct. So you got to know what to do. So now that we have at least a half tank, and I'm going to rip that instructor's butt because he did not put gasoline in, and that puts us at a bad disadvantage. So we had some fog to drive through. We've got to go do some other things. So on this journey, you know, when you're coming out of a driveway, I'm going to show you guys. You want to look left and right. So I'm coming up to the edge and looking, and then turn into the nearest lane. I got a comment. What if there's one lane? Always turn into the nearest lane, right? Real talk. You know, holidays are very emotional times. You've lost loved ones. Maybe grandmother died, cousin died, your favorite uncle. Not me. But, you know, you got to really be mindful. It's also very busy. I don't mind shopping. I'm not a big shopper. You know, you guys can give me some gift cards if you like. I like coffee. But, you know, you got to be mindful. So I'm making a left-hand turn. I'm merging when the line is broken. If you go in too early, you could confuse other people and get a ticket. That should be better. I'm trying to get the angle so you guys can see everything. That should be a pretty good angle. So this is a protected left turn. They're the safest. I try to educate my drivers. You see the double yellow line to the left, right there. You want to keep to that. Okay, if we were going into the gas station, obviously get to the right. So left turns are the most dangerous. So when you're learning how to drive, really focus on safety in these left turns. And some people could be drinking and emotional. You don't know the mental state, so I'm just trying to be careful. So I go up, it's clear, and I'm gonna turn right by the double yellow. The client wants me to bring them some food, so, you know, we do a little home service every now and then, taking my time. Malls, shopping areas are particularly dangerous. We might go through some of those areas to just show you, you know, what you need to do, how you need to do it, so you can do a good job. Speed limit here is 50, and we just want to be smooth. I'm in the Midwest. So, you know, deer, you know, reckless drivers, semi-trucks. There's a lot of growth in the Midwest. Trying to be smooth. If everything looks deserted, it is. It's just before Christmas. Going real easy, squeeze my brakes. And I don't know if you know this, but Burger King, a lot of these stores are closing across the Midwest. They're just not making the money that they needed to. All right, we're back again. So whenever you pull up to a drive-through, you don't want to hit the curb. You want to get close. You're going to see me come in frame. Then if you go too close, you're going to hit this stand. So I'm going to be careful. Yeah, good morning. I need the number 5. The sandwich, just the sandwich. Does that come with the hash brown too?
If you want number 5, yeah.
Yeah, no drink. And that'll be it.
Okay, so what size hash brown do you want?
Large.
So you want a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit? It's going to be $6.76. Go ahead. Hold on for me, please.
Man, that's pretty expensive. So I'm going to come up and take my time. If you overturn the wheel, the car's going to jump the curb. I've had a couple clients sideswipe the building, break off the mirror. So you don't want to overturn the wheel. You need to know how to do this. You need to know how to get gas. So we're just taking our time, going up real easy. All right. I'll put the car in park. I don't want the car to roll away. We are recorded by the company. Good morning.
Victoria, good morning. Salt or ketchup?
Both, please.
Jelly?
No. Just trying to be courteous.
There you go.
Thank you. You always be friendly because these people are preparing your food. So if you come in crazy, you can have something in your food. I'm a firm believer of that. Be nice, be courteous, be respectful. When you give, you receive. So I always try to help people, teach them. Driver's education is about preparing you for life. It's not just about driving around. So I want you to use this day to prepare yourself for 2024. You know, a lot of people don't drive. They're in their late 20s, early 30s.
Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you. See, she was really nice, friendly. You remember that, right? So I'm coming up to the edge. I want you to see me looking left and right because people will walk. This is a private driveway, and the main road is the right of way. So I'm looking left, looking right, and then I'm going to flip screens. Okay, I'm going to turn into the nearest lane. Keep your turn as short as possible. It's about 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, so we're kind of going through a vlog style. What do you need to do to drive? What are some of the common errors, some of the traps? So the fog is definitely a trap. The trap that I had when I left the office, the other instructor did not put gas into the car. So if you're not looking at your dashboard, you're going to end up running out of gas. So we don't want that to happen. You want to signal 100 feet or half a block. And I still have to run some other errands. And then neighborhoods are really good places to take drivers preparing for the road test. Then you want to turn in nice and easy, right? All right, so you want to turn in nice and easy. And I want to go in slow. You're going to see me turn the wheel really smooth. And there's more than one way to turn the wheel. We know this. There's hand to hand, hand over hand. You have to do what is best for you. And I'm going to come in real easy to this turn. I try to have students do 4 to 8 right turns, 4 to 8 left turns. We're in the neighborhood, so you see me looking straight ahead. A lot of beginners look down. Don't look down. All right, so we're middle right. We're at about 20 miles an hour. Speed limit's 25 in neighborhoods, but we're just going to be smooth and easy. I'm going to teach you get throttle control, get pedal control, use the ball of your foot, keep your heel on the ground so you can have really good speed control. I have some other videos that I need to upload for you guys. In-car video, merging, freeway turns. You would definitely like this. I want to come up and stop. S-T-O-P, 3 seconds. And then I'm going to make the turn. Come in real easy. Turn out real easy. I like these 90-degree turns because they really force you to have good steering control. And if you don't work consistently on your steering control, you won't be able to park well. You won't be able to make good right turns, good left turns. You just won't have that control that you're going to need. You notice I'm not hugging the right. If I hug the right, I'm going to hit a mirror. Had a couple of students hit mirrors, knock them off, costing the company money. So I just want to take my time. to drop this off for the client. And then we're going to go through some mall areas, turning, residential. This is definitely going to help you. Hold on one second. Okay, back in the vehicle. Sometimes I feel like a Uber. All right, seatbelts on, blinkers on, and drive looking over my shoulder, and you pull off real easy. All right, so neighborhoods are the most dangerous place. Take my time, be smooth, be consistent. You want to come up and have a complete stop, 3 seconds. Then I'm going to turn in the nearest lane. Keep your turn short. Accelerate up. These brakes are very tight and spongy. Going slow. Man, they are packed. So obviously this is my favorite, not sponsored, but if you want to sponsor someone. I think the biggest thing is just learning how to drive. It's just feeling comfortable. I've talked to, there are multiple groups, right? There are 3 big groups right now. You're that 14-9 to about 17. If you're 17 to about 24, 25, you waited longer to learn how to drive. Maybe you're immature, maybe your parents didn't have the money, maybe you're just not ready. And then that's a little pressure on you because you're a senior, you are in working, you're community college, your schedule's set. So I was talking to a client, 17, coming from another county, wanted me to drive them. I have a very tight schedule over Christmas break, right? And I'm trying to enjoy myself, enjoy my family, and then I'm gonna probably make a commitment to drive the student. Because sometimes we as instructors just get so overwhelmed with driving. You got to balance. And what I've learned is you have to keep some time for yourself in case the car breaks down, in case you get sick. You can't make your whole life driving, because if you do, you're going to end up having an accident. You're going to end up making mistakes. You're going to mess up on your paperwork, and then you're going to have problems at the office. And if you cut it too short, you're going to end up setting yourself for failure, because students need support. Adults need support. We all need support. So you see me at a pretty good mental health state. I've cleaned up the office. I've put some fuel in the car. I'm really showing you the other side of what I do. Scientist, dad, teacher, instructor, social media. I really enjoy what I do, but also this is a very emotional time for a lot of people, because people are not here. Good morning. I would like the sausage, egg and cheese croissant, turkey sausage, and the large, is it matcha or machu?
Yep.
And one cream, one sugar, and that'll be it.
1 and 1. Are you doing the upper pizza or no?
No, not today.
All right, 10:47.
Thank you. See, they know me here, and it's nice to go someplace where they know you. That's just trying to get more money out of you, but you have to feel comfortable, and you have to realize I'm planning to become a young adult, and sometimes your family, they don't want you to become a young adult, or they can't imagine you at an 18, a 19, a 20, 21, and you're driving, and that's responsibility, because you've got to put gas in the car. You've got to get tires. You have to do maintenance, oil changes, windshield wiper blades. You can't just jump in a car and free ride, right? We all used to think that. But I'm very passionate about cars, and when I teach adults, I tell you about the maintenance process. We'll go to an auto parts store. You need to have jumper cables. You need to have a tow rope in case your car goes into the ditch, right? Got to be careful, because there are a lot of hidden traps out here. What is a good auto shop? What's a bad one? What's a good price for a battery? What a good price is for windshield wiper blades? Good automotive repair stores will give you different tiers of prices. These are the $7.99. These are the $12.99. These are the $14. These are the $30 wiper blades that will do everything. But at the end of the day, they're just wiper blades. So you gotta be prepared for that. You gotta know what's going on, and you gotta be comfortable. I think driving is the most important thing you're gonna be doing in your life. Learning how to drive, having a good instructor. If I do a bad job, you're gonna remember. If I do a good job, you're gonna remember. I try to keep it fun. Students driving to the job, driving to school, driving home, I always give feedback to the parents. They want to hear. And if you struggle, I'm going to tell the truth. If you do well, I'm going to tell the truth. You have to live by truth. I think more people connect to that. I'm not going to lie to you and lie to myself. If you put out in front of a car, you almost got us hit. I'm going to squeeze the brake, pull the server to the side, talk to you a few minutes, show you I have confidence, make sure you're mentally okay, because we put a lot of pressure on ourselves, and people are different. Some people, because post-COVID, they don't like big crowds. I had to go shopping yesterday. It was thousands of people. I just wanted to get in, get my stuff, and get out. People cutting me off, people tailgating. It can be very aggressive out here, and during the holiday season, people are just more aggressive. They're trying to catch that sale, get the perfume, get that cologne, maybe get your dad, a new tool set, right? Maybe me, a content creator, a new NAS, a network storage solution to have all my videos ready to go and become more organized. For 2024, I want to be more organized for you guys. I want to take you through more of the journey that I go through because I don't drive until Wednesday. And then I'm going to see the family tomorrow. We'll make some videos, show you a few things. But also, I'm always thinking about my students. I'm going to come up here, and the smile is from my heart. So if you've seen my content, you're subscribed. You've been. What's up, brother?
How are you?
I'm doing good, man. Thank you, brother. You too. So, usually when I get this, I'm on the way into the lab. I'm excited. Who wouldn't be excited when you get this beautiful drink and got a nice sausage, egg, and cheese sandwich on a croissant, turkey sausage? It's good. So you got to get some nourishment in the morning, right? And that starts your day. I'm going to take you on a couple of routes that I take students on just to give you a perspective. So I'm coming up to a private drive. I'm going to go ahead and switch. Okay, so I got to look left and right. I'm looking. And then I'm going to tap the gas real easy. Sometimes if you hit the gas really hard, you're going to end up losing control. I'm really big on pavement markers. So I really want you guys to understand this. You got this solid double yellow. You have to turn in the nearest lane. Keep your turn short. Be patient. You see that wood? Those metal things? Stay away from that. That's going to end up coming out and damaging your vehicle. When I turn, I'm going to keep it short. I don't want to overturn. I'm going to take you to an area where I teach students how to turn and steer. So, where are you guys from? I see people on here. What country are you from? What city are you from? What region of the world are you from? So I need to let them turn first. And then once they clear, see how slow that turn is? Okay. And then I go right and I make that turn. So I want to keep the turn short and smooth. They gave me 4 blinks. That's good. Here's a pro tip. You gotta look left and right over the railroad crossings. You look left and right, okay? You have to do that. If you don't, you're going to get a deduction. We're gonna make another protected turn. I'm gonna show you some drills. Merge in just before the line is broken. Got a protected turn. I have a blinking yellow. I can proceed with caution. I have a client crash into the curb, so be mindful. If this is Miss Jackson, I sent you my email. Haven't heard back yet. So Miss Jackson, if this is you, let me know. I did email you one of the comments, so I'm waiting for you to email me back. So we're into a school zone, but obviously it's break, so I'm going to turn on my blinker, merge in, and I want to squeeze my brakes. I've had a lot of clients literally go into the turn too fast and almost crash. So I'm going to come up real easy and make that nice turn. And then we're going to be traveling, doing some figure eights, really tightening up that steering. So I want to be smooth and easy. Oh, there's my guy. So I'm going to show you some drills that I do. I'm going to come in through here. And first I'll show you an outside view. So I'm going to come in through here, going real easy, make some nice turns. These figure eights are really good because they teach you good vision. Good control. We want to come in nice and easy and just take our time. And these figure eights are really nice. Go in through here. And you barely need to tap the throttle. If you hit it too hard, you're going to end up hitting the pole. So I'm going to come in nice and easy. And once I go around one more time, then I'm going to do an inside view and show you. Keep your circles small, right? This is an out. Whoa, you can feel the car slide. Hear it sliding? Right, because these tires are worn out. Now I'm going to show you. Okay, now I'm going to show you how I'm going to go around this pole. So you're going to see me turn. See me turning, hand over hand. And yes, there's more than one way to turn the steering wheel. Hand over hand in, hand over hand out. And then I'm turning again. Again, this is an outside inside view. I do not have the other camera today, but I'm going to show you how you're supposed to turn and where you're supposed to look. I'm looking where I'm going. You can hear the car sliding because these tires are worn out. And that shows you maintenance, right? We've leased this vehicle, so we're going to end up probably turning it in. And you see me turning and looking where I need to go. And then I'm going to turn out. So I take the students through this area for drills. All right, and then I stop for 3 seconds. And then I'm gonna come up. So school areas, I'm not gonna go to the outer ring by the mall. Too dangerous, a lot of people, last second shoppers, they'll just devour us. I'll come up and squeeze my brake. All right. And then I'm going to make that turn, go in nice and easy. These are speed bumps, so listen. If you go too fast over there, you're going to lose control of your vehicle and crash. Being nice and smooth, deliberate. Here's another tip. So if you're making a left turn, a lot of beginners literally, okay, this is the end to the left. A lot of students go to the wrong side. We'll die. This is the end. So believe it or not, students don't know this. So mom or dad or instructors, this is for left turns. We're on the left side. So you want to stop. And you got to look left and right. I'm going to show you. You got to look left and right because people are hiding by the sign, and then you got to move forward. Okay, so I come down to the bottom. Okay, but what I want to do is back up because I want to make a right. So I'm going to look out my back window. I'm going to show you. I'm looking out my back window. Come back. Now get over, and I'm going to be making a right turn. So you're going to see me go up and look left, look right, look left, and I want you to see me. I'm looking in the nearest lane, L-A-N-E. Turn in the nearest lane, please, people. Don't turn wide. You're going to get hit. And then beginning drivers overturn the wheel, and then you're going to crash. I appreciate that. Thank you. Where are you from? Where are you from? Let me know. Just giving you some insight. I'm from the Midwest, so I'm scanning left and right. I want to take you to another location and really show you that figure 8. That was a little quick sample. I'm scanning the intersection. The light just changed, so I'm already here. Point of no return. And these tires are so bad that if I try to stop, I'm just going to slide. So maintenance is important. I'm an example of that. So train tracks, when you come over, you got to look left, right, left. And then we got fog out here too. California, hey! Mexico, love it, love it. I was in California a couple years ago for Vid Summit. I met Mr. Beast, PewDiePie, Legal Eagle, Daryl Eves, Vid Summit. I really learned a lot. I learned a lot about making better content, putting you, the viewer, first, storytelling. So by me just taking you through this journey of how I teach, what I do, getting gas, going through the drive-through, taking you up to a school, doing a little figure eight, these tips can help you. I've had students from Mexico before. Oh, that car was really close. I had students from Mexico before, so it's awesome. And, you know, we got to be careful because people do a lot of drinky drink, you know, on a holiday, and then accidents can happen too. So I'm going to proceed straight. Let's take my time. I'm going to take you guys, thank you. I'm going to take you guys on another route that I take students on for a quick freeway. I'm going to show you the loop that I do. It's easy, it's quick, it's fun, and this will give you some insight into what you need to do. You can see it's getting more foggy right now. So bridges can freeze. It's 43 degrees. I don't think we're going to have freezing. But this could be a still green light. And I told you our tires are not that good. So I like this route because this is a tight right turn. And I got to see students get on those brakes. And I'm going to go around twice. You got to squeeze the brakes, go in real smooth, about under 20. And then turn. Keep it short. We do not want to hit signs. And this is the relaxed part of the course. Real chilled, relaxed, smooth. You got to watch out for deer, people drifting, sliding like that minivan coming around real fast, right? You're just taking our time coming through here. I like these type of routes because one, I save on fuel. Two, it's very stimulating for students because we're not going to be spending 25 minutes, a half an hour driving 30, 40 miles. That's not fuel efficient. So in our training as instructors, they try to teach us to pick more efficient routes. So we get a tight right turn, we get a little S-curve. Okay, I'm at about 45 miles an hour. It's fun, not a lot of traffic. You know, you can get on the gas a little bit. And you see I'm centered. There is a broken line where they pour the cement to the left. I don't know if you can see it or not. And then we have the curve to the right. So this is where this is out of the groove. I have a lot of students driving like this. It's wrong. I want to stay more to this side. And you have to watch this partially controlled intersection. People will just pull out right on you. And people do act different when they see the driver's dead side. They really kind of take advantage of us and treat us meanly. I don't like that. Okay, so I turn on my blinker. I have to stop completely for 3 seconds. See, they didn't stop. We got to be better than them. We're going to be better than them. So we come to a stop. And then I make my right turn. The trees are kind of, yeah, they do. They do look spooky. And all this could be like a Netflix, man. Like someone's going to come out and get us. I feel you. So I'm going to turn on my right turn signal. And if you were with me, you'd probably be going too slow the first time, right? So I'm going to show you, and just kind of tell you, I'm going to come up slow. And some of you might go out too fast. And then I'm deliberately, ooh, they broke down over there. Oh, that's messed up. So I'm gonna go too slow. That's why you gotta be prepared. So I'm at 35 miles an hour. We're going to get ran over. I'm gonna go 3 times. We're at 35. Listen to this sound. And then some of you may even not even accelerate. You're gonna do this. And then you might not even use the blinker. So I'm not even gonna use the blinker this time. I'm gonna show you educational purposes. So I merged out at about 50. Okay, but really too slow, you would get marked down. Now, we're gonna exit here. There are 3 things people do. 1, they go too fast, you'll spin off. 2, they go too slow. 3, you could leave the blinker on all the way up. Or 4, you can cut the blinker off. You see how I'm kind of going out to the left? Centrifugal force is pulling me out to the left. And I'm at 60. I'm really too fast. And I'm really going to crash. So if you were in a car, I would say, you got to slow down, right? You see, I'm kind of all over. I'm trying to drive like a beginning driver who's not aware of the shape. And this road will expose you. So I want to come up and I have to look and check. And then I'm going to turn in the nearest lane and accelerate. So that's the first time. Too slow. Now I'm gonna come in slow, squeeze the brakes. I'm gonna have better control. I'm gonna take my time. That was better. I'm at about 20 miles an hour. If you want me to come out later with the GoPro on, I can. That'll give you a more realistic perspective. You can see the speedometer, you can see the road, you can see my hand. I just wanted to give you a perspective right now. That's kind of a vlog style. What am I doing? You know, how do I teach students? So your first time around, I would tell you kind of too fast in certain areas, you're too slow, and then you would kind of go too fast here and you're kind of all over the road. You can see me almost hitting the curb because I'm kind of too fast and turning the wheel too much. It does look spooky here, like someone's gonna come and get you. That's what it is. Yeah, it does look like a movie. My favorite content creator, obviously number 1, it was Mr. Beast. He took the time to talk to us. He showed us how to make better content, better thumbnails, make it for the viewer in mind. You can always improve on your content. You can always get better. So this is why I'm here kind of giving you a vlog style, showing you a day in the life, you know, getting up, getting out. Legal Eagle, we met him too. He's a lawyer. He's got 1 million subscribers. He talks about law cases, gives his plot twist. Sean Kennel from Think Media, he is making about $10 million a year. I follow him. I found my lost cousin, see one of her videos. I come up and stop. Okay. Also, there were a lot of vendors there, you know, selling cameras and backpacks, showing you how to organize content. And it really made an impression. I have a lot of videos on that, and, you know, I'll put them out. So I'm going to go up and stop first. I have to stop for 3 seconds. And I'm going to deliberately wait for these cars. And you're going to see cars come across my left. It was $1,000 to get in. It was expensive, but got a lot of merch, got a lot of shirts. I met StreamYard, the content creators from StreamYard. They show you how to stream your stuff. I learned systems to make me a better and more efficient content creator. So I have videos set through March of 2024. I'm hitting the shorts really hard, and then when I make content like this, I'll edit it for shorts and long form. Got a podcast called Driving with Myles on Spotify. This merge, I'm at about 60. It's okay. Cars tailgating me. tires do make the difference. I'm kind of all over the road a little bit. I can feel the car kind of micro slipping. Jelly Smack was there. They're a social media company looking for up-and-coming stars. They're trying to sign people to contracts. Some of the people from Mr. Beast was there. vidIQ. Some of the main players who really are trying to help people grow their channel, teach you best practice. I've had 2 people from vidIQ evaluate my content, which has really helped. I think back then I had like 3,000. I'm at 17,600 now, and that was almost 2.5, 3 years ago. So this term was pretty smooth. I'm going real easy. So I learned a lot. It was in Texas this year. Didn't have the funds to get there, but next year I want to go and keep getting better. Going real smooth and easy. So that was 2. You know, I was very excited. 1,000 to get in. I did get some wireless microphones free. There was a vendor there. I had to make a video on that. They're at home, high quality. I got a light, but I have to get the stand, which is about $100. I have to get the connector, the big shade thing. That's going to be about another $150. So these vendors want to help content creators like you and me, but it's a commitment to work. I spent a lot of time filming, editing, I'm going to go live later today too. I'm going to do a Christmas special, and we're going to keep it fun. I'll answer all your questions, storytelling, driver's ed. So I went to Texas about 3 weeks ago. They won the SWAC West Championship. So then he got a phone call. He'll be going to Alabama next week. I won't be able to go down in video, but the top 75 or 76 players will be invited for the HBC Pigskin competition or classic. So it's going to be NFL scouts, XFL scouts, Canadian scouts. So we're trying to use social media to get him drafted. And social media is very powerful, okay? I'm going to go up to that edge and stop. Okay, I'm going to do this merge one more time to show you the smoothness of what you need. So I've learned to use social media as a very powerful tool. Driver's education, trying to get to the NFL, trying to get high school athletes to the next level, the podcast. So it's been a blessing. I also did have a commercial with Sunoco gasoline. It's on there somewhere. So I learned a lot. And then, you know, this TikTok stuff, TikTok shop, you know, Spotify, you know, Shopify. It's just so much. So I'm really trying to focus on making better content. I do have a lot of in-car stuff, but I want it to really be good content. So what's good to you might not be good to me. What's good to me might not be good to you. So, but for this Christmas, I'm going to try to get a storage solution, a 4-bay or 5-bay network storage solution, you know, 24 terabytes, so I can just organize my content. I have a lot of classroom stuff, in-car stuff. So I've learned to be more organized. And there are a lot of vendors out there who want to help. So I'm going to get off here. And I'm off the gas. This is very confusing too. There are 4 lanes. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. I'm going to go in slow. If I go in too fast, I'm literally going to slide off. I like this because there are a lot of signs here too. And I focus on one thing. Let's focus on staying in the lines today. And I'm off the gas, being real smooth. So I've learned to make better content, and every year I try to get better editing, better B-roll. I do use AI. Oh, I got to squeeze the brakes. And I don't want to run this light because cars are coming. They're coming fast over this hill. So so I really try to do my best and really tell you the journey. So, and then I do have a stream deck. I'm thinking about hooking up today, so when I go live, I could have some sound effects, applause. I have the equipment. I just need to plug it in to quit being scared. And I think, like anything in life, you got to punch fear in the face. A few years ago, I was just scared to put content out, scared to really educate. Now I'm educating people, building relationships. So I want you to use this to help you prepare for 2024. I'm having so much fun. And getting a content calendar, following trends right now, Google Trends. Also, you want to put that into your phone. That helps me. A lot of your content creators are doing, like Mr. Beast. He saved 100 dogs from dying. I was in tears, right? I was in tears the other day. I'm looking left. He got 100 dogs adopted, and they had insurance for life, food for life. You know, Mr. B, and I met him. He really, really cares, right? And he is. If he became president, I would vote for him. Right? He's not old enough yet. You got to be 36. So, just helping people, teaching people how to drive. I want to do some podcasts with truck drivers, make some videos, EMS workers. I have some neighbors who are in the EMS, law enforcement. So you just have to do it. You can't be scared. So my podcast, one of my students, she said, hey, you know, you can download an app on Spotify. You don't need all the equipment. I still have my equipment at home. I have about $1,000 worth of equipment, the microphones, the speakers, the headset. I mean, I'm still going to use it, but now I can just push a button on my phone, and it's good quality. It's not the best. It's about 70%, you know, but you still have to learn to perfect your craft. Just like if I was trying to for the NFL, you got to run a certain number. You got to bench press a certain weight. You got to make plays. Sacks equals racks. You got to get sacks. So, and what they're doing now for the HBCUs, I'm kind of all over the place, but I'm telling you what real life is. My son has a chance. He's going to be going down to Alabama next Saturday. They're going to spend 4 days down there. It's like a combine camp, right? Hey, I speak the truth. So I told him, you got to post. He can dunk, 2 hands, 1 hand, you know, squatting over 500, bench pressing over 400. Post that stuff. You know, tag these NFL scouts. The Lions need an edge rusher, right? They brought in a Canadian guy. Did you guys know that? They wanted to bring Adamakin Sue back. I love Adamakin Sue, Nebraska, All-American. He's donated so much money. But do you really want a guy like that who could possibly help or be a cancer for your franchise? So I think Miami brought him back. He's been playing 13 years. Sue will probably go into the Hall of Fame, but toward a partial part of his career, he was stepping on people, man. You know, stepping on people's ankles. Football is a violent sport. You know, I dislocated my finger. You see my finger here? It's dislocated. It's not straight. That happened to me. I broke my ankle. I have a steel plate in my ankle, 14 screws. Had a mild concussion. So it's very violent today, but also they have concussion protocol. You've seen Jim McMahon, you know, you've seen some of these old school NFL players who have traumatic brain injuries. So, and then of course, Will Smith's movie where he was a neurobrain surgeon. If you want to see a good movie over break, real. And of course, you know, Will Smith, we all love him. The new I Am Legend will be out soon, alternate ending. My family loves stuff like that. So, you know, those things, you know, are important. So for me, I just want to bring you the best content I can to teach you, show you how to drive, road test prep, in-car stuff. Yes, I love I Am Legend. The dog everything. So I caught that. And what I've learned, in class, Netflix is the #1 streaming platform. Disney is trying to catch, right? Because we did some research. Eminem has 68 million monthly downloads on Spotify. You don't believe me? Look it up. He makes between 10 to 20 million, an estimate, on Spotify alone. Also, Eminem has 3 daughters. Haley is his biological, and he adopted 2. Did not know that. Also, he's got a Fortnite skin. So, and also our boy Snoop Dogg, he and Martha, Snoop Dogg's got a cooking book, my boy, right? He's got a cooking book. So you think about that, Snoop Dogg, for jizzle my nizzle, Snoop Dogg has a cooking book. And you're like, bro, he's a rapper from Los Angeles. I know, bro. He's got a cookbook. So for those of you non-believers, look it up. So Snoop Dogg has a cookbook. So we were looking up Midwest rappers, okay? And it's about scaling first owning your content. A lot of these rappers sign bad record deals. Megan Thee Stallion, she got shot in the foot. Megan made like 5 to 7 million. Yeah, Snoop Dogg is I'm telling you, we all love Snoop Dogg, man. And then of course, a couple Super Bowls ago, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Dr. Dre, they were bringing it back. So East Coast versus West Coast. So my students were learning about Midwest rappers, geography, economics, economy, and then we're going to draw a record album label. You got to learn how to draw, right? You got to learn how to draw a face. So there are a lot of good, exciting elements, and I try to keep it funny and exciting. So I'm using a lot of different tools to try to bring more reality to life. I may do a gaming channel. This could be gaming with Myles, driving games. If that's something you want to see, let me know, where I would do screen share. I would get the steering wheel and gas pedal, do a driving game, and kind of narrate that. Heck yeah. He said, heck yeah. Well, the wife is asking me, what do you want for Christmas? What do you want for Christmas? Most guys are like, oh no, give me some socks and some shoes. So the whole steering wheel, the whole setup, probably about $300, right? Also, I was thinking about getting a PS5 and a 65-inch smart TV, right? I can do the PS5 because I'm a gamer. That's my DNA. And my setup at the house, I have a gaming table, gaming chair. It's one of those off-brands. It's fine. I have a mid-tier gaming system, 2070 water-cooled, 16 gigs of RAM, glass case, 27-inch curved monitor, 165 hertz. So I have that DNA mentality because that's who I am. But I want to stay focused. I mean, I could do gaming with Myles and buy the steering wheel, and I have enough knowledge. And so from your reaction, you're like, do it. So I may try it. I have nothing to lose. I have my time, either I'm working or doing driver's ed. Today I got to run some errands, do some shopping, and then I'm making videos. I'm going to go live on YouTube later. I'm going to go live on TikTok later. I'm going to go live on Instagram because TikTok is #1, over 360K. YouTube, almost 18,000. Also, I think I'm almost at 10,000 on Instagram. I have a trending video on Instagram that's over 1 million. So thankful. I have 2 videos on YouTube over 1 million. My biggest one back then was how to drive through a car wash. So if you can make some trending videos and then repackage those, retitle those, that will be popular. I got to keep the viewer in mind. It's not about me. I'm decent at gaming. I play, they are flying. I play Halo Infinite, but because Microsoft owns that, I had to reset my password. So that's a mess there. I want to download Modern Warfare 3. You know, that's about 150 gigs. So I have a 1 terabyte M.2. So I'm trying to get all of my videos in one place. That's why I need the network storage solution, because eventually I will upgrade. But for right now, the biggest thing is keep editing videos so they look good. Good beat roll, good introduction, in-car stuff, out-car stuff. Mix in some of the gaming videos. But my channel is about driver's ed. So do you think I should have a second channel? It's taken me about 2 years or 3 years to kind of learn the YouTube way. I have about 100 thumbnails that I go through, good faces, you know, smiling, Canva. You have to learn how to do these things if you really want to grow your channel. Social Blade had me getting 100,000 in about 10 years. YouTube had me getting at 15,000 at the end of December. I'm at 17,000. So you got to read your analytics. My cousin teaches driver's ed. I'm going to get her over here. We'll do a podcast. We'll do some live videos. So, yes, I think the second channel, in case people are only interested. Yeah, I understand what you say. Yeah, I think the second channel would definitely hold some weight where I could experiment. Definitely driving games, because I'm an instructor. Not Grand Theft Auto. I'm not. But I kind of like that second channel because I think the one thing that helped me grow on YouTube, I knew I wanted to do driver's ed. Right. I knew that from the beginning. I wanted to do driver's ed. So I knew my target. And then with gaming, I have a mid-tier gaming system. You know, I could get a quick 3080 or 3090 buy it off Facebook Marketplace, throw it in there, and you know, I could really get some good frame rates. I'm hitting about 70 to 80, you know, frames, medium settings, you know, the 2070. I think I have a 10700K. It overclocks to about 5.1, 5.2, no problem. I could push it harder, but I only have a backup power supply. I think it's a 750 or 850 Corsair. I only buy Micro Center is my favorite. Micro Center is my favorite. And I made a few videos there too, so if you want me to throw in some content, because I am a content creator, you have to have good equipment. You got to be able to edit. You got to be able to throw some B-roll in. And then music. I'll be putting some nice music. So I'm learning. And I think the people who subscribe are getting improved content. And as I grow to get better thumbnails, better music, I will get better too. So I'm trying to stay focused on my target. My end game is to get a silver play button. My end game is to get monetized. I need about 600 watch hours. So what do you guys think I should do to get those 600 watch hours? I got to hit as soon as possible. And I'm learning to make better content along the way. So what is my plan today? I got to do some Christmas shopping like everyone else. Probably the biggest thing for me is getting the storage solution, at least getting 2 7 terabytes to 10 terabyte hard drives. I looked at it. They said a 5 bay is best. 1 bay is not enough because I have a GoPro. I have a 500 gig card. So I try to fill that up. So I have a lot of good in-car video of downtown Chicago, downtown Detroit, downtown Houston. And that could be some really good stuff you guys would like. In-car, cars, trucks, night driving. And I also drag race. I have a Gen 1 Camaro, small tire car. I have that at the house too. So this year, I'm saying it, I have to get out and race. The car needs new aluminum rods. I called my engine builder down in Indiana. He said, don't start the motor. You're going to blow it up. Okay. The rods cost about $1,200. I'm pretty decent automotively. I could take the motor apart and get those new rods, but the motor's been sitting probably 7 or 8 years. I have fresh valve springs. They cost like $700 PSI. So if you're a racer, I have the cam in there is about 1 inch, 7/4 swap, makes about 875, 880, low nines, NA, small tire car. So I got on my helmet, on my safety gear. I can put the GoPro inside the helmet, and that would be hype too. But I don't want to like overwhelm myself, because if you try to hit 3 platforms at one time, you're going to burn out. That happened to me a couple years ago on TikTok. I was like, forget it. And for 3 months, I didn't post because I was burned out. So burnout is real. Sorry. Hey, I understand. I want to say thank you. Bye. Guys, support me. Follow me. Bye.